Welcome to RelapsePreventionPlan.net's free online rehab lessons. We believe that it's never too late to learn to prevent relapse. Welcome to this presentation on setting mutual goals. In this presentation, you'll learn how to describe mutual goal setting and its purpose, to describe two factors that drive desire to change and give two examples of barriers to change, and to describe two pitfalls of mutual goal setting. Interpersonal skills are the sum total of your ability to interact effectively with other people. We engage in relationships because we have goals we wish to pursue that require the participation of other people as well as ourselves. Setting mutual goals, like every part of maintaining relationships, requires a set of skills. Building effective relationships requires you to disclose yourself to others, build trust between yourself and others, communicate ideas and thoughts effectively, communicate feelings verbally and non-verbally, listen to others' problems and respond in helpful ways, face conflicts and resolve them constructively, manage anger and stress constructively, and value diversity in others, as well as overcome your internal barriers to effective communication. Your mutual goals. Mutual means that it's shared by you and another person. A goal is something that you both want to achieve. Mutual goals often involve accomplishing things you could not do by yourself. Although the presentation uses the term partner, you can use the principles to set mutual goals with any person who plays a significant role in your life, such as a parent or sibling, or even friend. So why would you bother to set mutual goals? To improve and grow, because growth or change occurs when we focus on and act on a worthwhile goal. The speed of change or movement toward a goal is dependent on two main things: the desire to change and your barriers to change. The desire to change. It's influenced by the positive things you will get when you succeed, or the negative consequences if you don't succeed. Barriers to change can be ideas like preconceived notions or prejudices. They can be things like where you live and work and your education level. They can be people like your partner, immediate family, and friends. Think of your ability to change like an airplane. The higher you fly, the faster you grow and change. Your will and desire are the engines. Your barriers represent the drag on the plane. So the more you remove the barriers, the more streamlined the plane, the easier it flies. So if you were a business, what happens when a business is stuck and isn't growing? Management often calls in an outside consultant to provide a fresh pair of eyes. Most consultants find it far easier to achieve renewed growth by removing barriers to growth rather than by pushing employees to do more. So remove barriers to growth first. As growth returns and morale is higher, apply effort for people to work more productively. Since the barriers to growth have already been removed, changing people's work habits is quickly rewarded with results. And so a positive growth cycle is established. Significant others can be barriers to your change. Partners have the ability to profoundly affect both sides of the change equation. They can be a force for change or against change. Having a partner on side and being your number one cheerleader is great. Gain the support of your partner, and you have eliminated a large potential barrier. By quitting and staying somewhere safe temporarily, you remove a key barrier to your personal progress, the constant exposure to drugs and alcohol. The stresses of your job, school, daily life, friends, and family were removed. By temporarily removing these barriers, it is easier for you to change your actions, thinking, and values. The purpose of mutual goal setting is to increase the success of both parties. When both people agree and see the value of the goals, both parties can act as each other's cheerleader. Both parties will neither intentionally nor unintentionally become a barrier to growth and achievement. Oh boy, that's a shame. I was sure I latched those doors properly. Oh well, looks as if the house will be getting new furniture. Yikes. So here are some common pitfalls in joint goal setting. People making mutual goals tend to have trouble with lack of clarity and lack of willingness to listen and imagine everyone can win. Before sitting down with your significant other, it is imperative that you first have a clear idea about what you really want in your life. Most people are very clear about what they do not want. However, they are still vague about what they do want. Wanting less problems in your life is not a goal. So do your homework. The exercises in the book Make Your Last Relapse the Last. Sit down and do your goal-setting exercises in Chapter 9. Take the time to ponder and really think about the things you wish to accomplish in your life. Rate your goals on their importance, from the ones you absolutely have to accomplish to the ones that may not be as critical. Then do your timelines. First, be sure your goals are clear and concise. Create reasonable steps or tasks to make your goals easier to carry out and to measure. Write reasonable timelines for your have-to-have goals. And when your goals are written and clear, then you are ready to discuss them openly with your partner. So, is your partner ready? For this to benefit both parties and really remove barriers, both people must have done their homework. If your partner doesn't have clarity about their goals, it won't work. You may have to gently coach them on goal setting. Perhaps you both could sit down and get your copies of Make Your Last Relapse the Last, and sit down side by side and work through your goals separately, and then maybe you'd be ready to sit down and have a talk. What if your partner isn't ready? To get them thinking, ask your partner if they could start over again, what would they take in school? If they knew they couldn't fail, what would they do? On your own time, write a few questions you would like to ask your partner to help get them thinking about their goals. So another reason is a lack of willingness to listen and imagine everyone can win. When both partners have clear, written, concise goals, you are ready for mutual goal setting. Now for the second pitfall. Lack of willingness to listen and imagine everyone can win. The next discussion between you and your partner requires a total commitment to listening and belief that both parties can get what they want. These are pieces of a puzzle. When both people truly bring what they want to the table with clarity and passion, the task becomes one of putting together a timeline for all the most important pieces. Both parties keep the mindset that there is a solution where everyone's core values can be met, as long as there is some compromise. Crazy solutions are totally possible. Imagine a scenario where one partner wants to live in the downtown core of a very large city. The other partner loves the outdoors, camping, and backpacking. Avoid the word impossible. A solution might lie in the outdoors loving person working in an outdoors type store in the big city. Constantly being around people who like the outdoors and working with equipment in the field they love might be enough. Add in leading groups of urbanites into the wild on weekends, and that may be enough. A genius is someone who shoots at something no one else can see and hits it. So listen and listen some more. The key to mutual goal setting lies in listening to the have-to-haves of your partner and seeing them as components of a joint puzzle for two people. By listening and understanding the real motivation, you will be able to find a plan for both of you, with a little compromise and a little bending of timelines. Oh boy, so no, really, actually listen. And be stubborn. Don't give up or stop the process until there is a plan in place that addresses both parties' core values. The key to success lies in a willingness to think outside the box. If you're stuck, ask the questions: is there another way I could achieve this? Is there another way to accomplish this goal? And keep writing it down. Keep cutting and pasting goals and timelines for both partners until you get a finished product that both parties are comfortable and happy with. If you get stuck, switch roles. Explain your partner's reasons and core values behind their goals. Defend them harder than you would your own. So why do that? It's a lot of work, and it's not easy. The benefit lies in having two people aligned, supporting each other, and not presenting barriers for each other. For you, there is a bigger benefit. Answer this question. If you were living the life of your dreams with the person of your dreams, and they were living the life of their dreams with the person of their dreams, that's you, would there be any room at all for drugs or alcohol to enter this picture? Use the texts and sessions to build relationship skills so you can disclose yourself to others, build trust between yourself and others, communicate ideas and thoughts effectively, communicate feelings verbally and non-verbally through body language, listen to others' problems and respond in helpful ways, face conflicts and resolve them constructively, manage anger and stress constructively, value diversity in others, overcome your internal barriers to effective communication, and set mutual goals. We find no real satisfaction or happiness in life without obstacles to conquer and goals to achieve. You can find the references for this presentation in this book by David Johnson, Reaching Out, Interpersonal Effectiveness and Self-Actualization. Today, you learn to describe mutual goal setting and its purpose, to describe two factors that drive desire to change and give two examples of barriers to change, and to describe two pitfalls of mutual goal setting. Don't forget to read and complete Chapter 9 of our free downloadable workbook, Make Your Last Relapse the Last, from relapsepreventionplan.net. Remember, this video is not a substitute for proper medical care and consultation with your physician. Don't ignore professional advice or delay seeking treatment based on the information in this video or on this YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. You can do it. We believe in you, so don't give up.